Welcome to the Young Filmmakers Project. I'm Cas Haddad. We're here at the Vancouver School of Arts and Academics, where students in Mr. Burhow's Moving Image Arts classes are learning how to make film. Every high school and most middle schools have video production programs where students learn how to shoot and edit video, write scripts, build graphics, and do live shows. While they do all that, they're also building teamwork skills like communication, problem solving, and more. These programs are a part of the district's Career and Technical Education Department. Our first film comes from my classmates here at VSAA. It's called Message, and it's about a guy trying to unravel a mystery.
Hey, you're back. How was your walk?
Good. I found this out there.
What's this?
I don't know. It was still warm when I picked it up.
Okay.
I just wish I knew what it meant.
I don't think it means anything.
No.
Looks like
No.
scratch.
I am positive it says something. I'm gonna go figure out what it means.
Well, if you say so.
Greg, come in. Have a seat.
Something wrong, Mr. Miller?
Well, tablet's back, Greg.
I don't understand, sir.
Davis told me.
I really believe I can crack it this time.
That's nice and all, Greg, but I want you to finish your work.
No, I don't think you understand. I'm about to discover something incredible.
Look, Greg, I thought we decided that it just doesn't belong in the workplace.
You just don't understand.
I don't think you understand, Greg. I have a business to run, and that means everyone needs to do their part, and I can't have you slacking off with some rock you found in the woods.
It's not just some kind of rock. I think it's a message. It's the most important thing to me.
Greg, don't be ridiculous.
I'm not ridiculous. This could be one of the most important discoveries in mankind.
Greg,
I don't need this stupid job. I quit. Hello?
I just got a call from the school. Did you pick up the kids?
I guess I forgot.
You're screwing around with that stupid stone you found, aren't you?
Not just a stone. It's important.
Whatever. Just go get the kids.
Look, maybe in a while I'm dealing with something more significant at the moment.
Greg, they've been waiting for over a half an hour. You need to go now.
Really not a convenient place to stop working.
Ugh, I'll go get the kids.
Hey, have you seen an empty notebook anywhere?
What do you need it for?
For the message, I swear I'm so close.
Seriously, you've been late to work all this week and you didn't pick up the kids today.
Well, I quit, so it doesn't matter.
You quit?
This is really important.
What's more important, me or that stupid rock.
I'm so close.
I cannot believe you. I'm leaving.
Wow. Didn't see that coming.
Now we are with the team that created the film Message. Can you guys introduce yourselves?
I'm Nathan.
I'm Eric.
I'm Simon.
So could you guys go a bit in depth about what your individual roles were while creating this film?
I did mostly cinematography and music for the film.
I wrote the whole film, and I also was kind of like a co-director.
Yeah, and I did a little bit of everything, but primarily audio work.
So when it comes to writing the story for the film, how much of it was pre-written versus improvised while doing the production process?
I would say most of it was pre-written. We kind of had a script that we used as kind of like our basic outline, but pretty much all of like our dialogue was mostly set in stone, although we kind of tweaked a few things. We cut out some bits on set. We added a couple of other things that were kind of just felt right, and maybe cut out some things that just didn't really fit, that kind of thing. But for the most part, it was pretty much set in stone.
So you guys had a time crunch while working on this film. What was the most difficult part while working in a time constraint?
Well, we didn't have a lot of time to like completely flesh out the story as much as we wanted to. Most of it was actually spent filming and going to different locations because it does take place in a bunch of different places. So I think a lot of the time constraint came from actually getting to places and finding places rather than fleshing out what we wanted the story to be and later on editing together the entire film.
Also, coming up with an idea. We spent the first couple days just getting our idea, writing it all out, making, Nathan made the tablet prop and everything in those first couple of days after we had our idea and we started writing and everything. So that was kind of like how we had started, but it was kind of difficult because we were like, we need an idea and we need one quick because we only have so much time to work on this.
Yeah, that was kind of a theme. Like the time constraint, we had to all like kind of let go of our perfectionism a little bit. And that was very frustrating, especially towards the end when we were like throwing stuff together and like I knew there were all these problems, but then we had to leave them in. But then later, me and Eric tweaked it, and we
Like it a whole lot better now.
yeah, it's a lot better.
So you guys revisited this project for another class project where you fixed some of the editing and audio, and how much of it is different compared to the original when you re-edited?
Well, we had a whole scene that we had to cut out of the project entirely when we first made it because the contest required us to have a maximum of about 5 minutes. And so when we finished working on it, came out to relatively 6 minutes. So we had to cut this whole 1 minute scene completely out of the project, which really kind of blew because we really liked that scene and it kind of really helped the story development a lot. So that was kind of one of our primary things that we wanted to do when we got back to work on this, was to put the scene together, make it look really nice, and put it back into the project so that the story kind of flowed like how we originally had written it.
Yeah, that, and then also I think my favorite part was just going back and fixing all the little stuff that I noticed every single time, and then I fix it, and then it's like, oh, so much better.
So you guys used this film as a part of a contest that you submitted. Can you talk more about that?
So when we took this on, it was part of a Film Fest project. And so some of the requirements that we had for this is it needed to be about 5 minutes long was our maximum. It needed to include a character who makes a big decision, and we need to have one character named Davis in some way, shape, or form. And one of our other things, we had to include a line of dialogue that was, well, I did not see that coming. And so we didn't really have, this was a really like general prompt, and just kind of some other things to kind of sprinkle in. So once we had our idea, we were trying to think of like fun ways to just kind of slip in these things. So when we had our idea of the coworker who like pops down at his desk, we were like, that'll be perfect for our Davis character. And we decided that it would be a really clever way to end the film out by having that be our required phrase as being the very ending, well, I didn't see that coming. And when I was writing it, I was thinking about kind of like, what's this, I had this idea about this guy with an alien tablet, but I was like, what's the big decision he's going to be making here? And I was like, he's just going to leave everything behind for this stupid little thing that he found in the woods. And that'll, he's just totally blinded by curiosity and blows everything off. And that's his big decision.
So did the film have good results at the end of the festival?
Yes, it did. We ended up winning first place, which we were very happy about. And we also got voted as crowd pick, something I think is what it was called. So we got the $200 prize, and we got, I think it was Starbucks gift cards was the reward for the crowd pick.
Yeah,
yes,
t-shirts.
and t-shirts for the contest. Yeah, that was the best part. So it did really well. We were all really proud of it, and we're really happy about that.
So I viewed your guys' film many, many times, and you guys have a lot of stunning cinematography, and I was wondering, were those planned out before you started shooting, or most of those were on the spot, you saw it and just filmed it?
Well, me and Eric, we went out location scouting to find like different places that we thought looked really cool. Some of my favorite cinematography comes from like the opening scene with just that like big tree on that sunset. And I think a lot of the times I love to film at like either evening or sunset because the sky just looks really pretty. But that also restricts you a lot because you don't have a lot of time to work. So a lot of the cinematography for any outdoor things that were shot were mostly just like us sporadically running around trying to find the most beautiful angles that we could. And most of indoor stuff was spent just like, oh, how is the most creative way I can shoot this? Do we want an overhead shot? Do we want some cool like movement in there? I really like to use movement. It's like my favorite thing. But I think most of our cinematography just came from how would this fit best with the story.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
So our next film from VSAA is called Canary Yellow.
Here, Davis. Hey.
Hey, how's it looking?
Yeah, the house is great. I owe you one.
No problem. I haven't been able to make the drive, but I have a couple more forms for you to fill out.
Yeah. It's hard to choose a house out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, well, I did not see that come.
Yeah, I need some space away from everyone. You can just email the forms to me.
Sounds great.
Alright. Take care.
Hey girl, it's Elle. We all miss you back home. Send me your address so I can visit.
Hello?
Your cat's in my garden.
Who is this?
He's been getting into my birdhouses.
No, I'm sorry, you have the wrong person.
Okay.
Hello? Hello?
Your cat's in my garden.
Didn't you just call me?
I need you to come get him right now.
Listen, my cat isn't in your yard.
Why is that?
Because I'm looking at him right now.
Oh. Sorry about that.
It's fine.
What kind of cat is it?
He's a... Is there anything else I can help you with?
I used to have a cat. Beautiful white fur.
Used to? What happened to it?
Oh. It was so long ago I don't even remember. I need advice on something.
Okay.
A big decision I have to make.
I don't think I can help you with that.
I want to visit an old friend of mine.
Doesn't really seem like a big decision.
I suppose you're right. I think I made up my mind a long time ago.
Glad I could help.
Have you ever noticed that big decisions never seem so big while you're making them?
I guess I've never really thought about it.
Exactly. When you're making decisions that really matter, you don't think.
Excuse me?
You ever wonder what our lives down here must look like to the birds?
What?
Doesn't your cat like birds? I remember it liking the yellow ones.
Who are you?
What's the worst thing you've ever done?
Tell me who you are. Hey, Elle. I got your voicemail. I don't know what to do. I keep getting these weird calls from someone. I think he knows me. I used to let Davis out. I mean, sometimes he'd come back with mice or birds, but this one time he came back with yellow feathers. The old guy across the street was crazy about his yellow canaries, and one day he came out of his house screaming that he would kill whoever's cat ate his birds. And of course I said it wasn't Davis. I said it was his next door neighbors. And the next day, the neighbor's cat was dead. And I don't know what else he might have done. Okay, can you just call me back whenever you can? Bye.
I hope you enjoyed that one. Our final film comes from Hudson's Bay High School. It's a mockumentary about one student's obsession with the video game Fortnite.
I'm Carter Morris. I'm 18 years old and I'm addicted to Fortnite.
So Carter, how long have you had this addiction?
Since like last year, July 31st, I think is when I first started using.
And how do you get your daily dose?
I'll do anything. I'll go to my friend's house when he's not there. I'll go to my grandma's house. I'll walk into Best Buy and start playing. I do not care. Why are you asking me this?
No, I just want to get all the details.
I don't want to be here. Chris, what do you want?
I'm just out here to make sure you're okay.
I don't like what he's doing in there. They're pressuring me.
They're not pressuring you. They're just trying to help you.
I don't care. This is stupid.
It's for your own good, though. You have an addiction that needs to be solved.
It's not an addiction.
It's
good
addiction.
for me.
No, it's not. Because you used to be playing sports outside. And now all you do is sit inside and play Fortnite.
Whatever.
Hi, my name's Chris Grande. I'm 17 years old, and I'm one of Carter Morris's childhood friends.
How do you know Carter?
I've met Carter through Little League Baseball back in 2006.
And when did you first start to notice a change in Carter?
Well, it was around last school year in the beginning. I just noticed that he hasn't been coming out on the baseball field to hit with us. He's just been inside most of the time.
And how has this affected you?
Well, him and I used to do everything together outside. We'd always be practicing baseball. But now whenever I hit him up to come outside, he's just always inside playing Fortnite.
All right, let's get a better angle. All right, so how do you know Carter?
I knew Carter through sports, growing up throughout the years and stuff.
And how has the addiction affected you?
It's weird not seeing him being an athlete anymore. It's weird seeing him just not inside. He's turned into one of the people, he was one of the people that everybody looked up to. He was one of the leaders of the school, and it's weird seeing him just not here anymore.
What changes have you noticed in Carter?
Very, not itchy, but very tentative, looks around, not at school much. When he is here, he's shaking, just focusing on his work and leaves as soon as possible.
All right.
I think I saw Carter somewhere over here. What the heck? Hey Carter.
Yeah.
What are you doing, bud?
Just go to the bathroom.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, man. I'll leave you alone.
All right.
What the heck?
Hey! What are you doing?
With Carter's intervention, wish us luck.
All right, Carter, turn the lights on. Take a seat.
I don't want to be here, but all right.
Calm down, we got a couple things to tell you.
Dude, the pop-up cup. I need to play it. No,
Just
you don't need to
take a
play
seat.
it. You don't need to play it. It's not that serious.
All right, Carter, we have two options for you right now. Either you go on a 10-month video game-free vacation to Florida, or you're going to lose all of us for the rest of your life to your addiction.
He has a point.
You know what? Even though I just bought all the skins in the shop right now, I'm doing it because of you guys, so I'll go to Florida.
We're happy to hear that, Carter.
You smell like cheese.
Dude. Feels good, buddy. Feels good.
Yeah, it was great.
All right, time to get in the car.
All right, wait. Last Fortnite related thing. You guys have to promise and I'll go. If you guys do this.
What is it?
You guys have to do a dance.
All right.
All right.
We're just about out of time. Remember that you can always see past episodes of the show on the District YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/VanSDTV. Just look for the Young Filmmakers playlist. Thanks for watching the Young Filmmakers Project. Until next time, I'm Cas Haddad.